Alright, welcome everyone. Welcome to some 40k Mechanicus again, yeah? How's it going? So, it's the 31st December, it's the last day of the year, and it's also gonna be the last stream of the year with the last episode of Mechanicus, because we're gonna be wrapping it up today. I mean, yeah, what happened last time? Last time we pretty much went through two bosses, and one of them was just kinda annoying to fight because he was a prick, and just used a stalling tactic, good on Malab. And then we had Nefusk, who had like 15-15 on both physical and energy protection. But then we popped the Canticle to ignore his armor, and we just pretty much one-shot him. That was incredibly anticlimactic. Yeah, so today we have the SEAL missions, you know, the secret one for our biomechanic. We also have to do one of the two paths. Well, there's three endings, right? Three endings depending on who you choose, if it's Scavola, if it's Vedex, or if you don't choose either, which is arguably the most boring ending. Because if you choose Scavola, you know, she's gonna, you know, pretty much turn the whole Mechanicus crew here into Heretic, you know, with like the Xenorite stuff and whatnot. If you go for Vedex, it's gonna do the Imperium thing and just go for the Exterminatus. And if you don't choose either one of them, you get a boring ending where you're like, well, you know, Vedex, you know, it's gonna like snitch on me, and like Scavola, you know, she's kinda sad, and well, I just don't care, you know, like whatever happens to the planet happens, I suppose. Which, my God, is that a boring ending? But yeah, let me get rid of the starting soon screen. And there we go. We're gonna go to the game itself, which is already running. Again, we got our cohort Maximus here. We got Megas John, who actually finally can call in reinforcements. So, John and Tacticus here both can call in a castle in each, which should make most missions rather trivial. You know, because I feel like, you know, Heretic route, I mean, gives you heavy graph cannon, which is cool, I guess, but like, I mean, gives you another beam weapon, the Taurusson. Oh no, the Taurusson cannon isn't the beam weapon, it's the black hole weapon the battle servitors have. So both pretty much AoE weapons, really, so I don't care about that. Gonna go with this here. Also has something good for Muffin. I mean, sure, there's also would have something of decent quality, I suppose. Speaking of, Daz over here could use an upgrade, but we would need to remove something. Yeah, let's get rid of this thing and replace it with a buzzsaw. Where is it? Where the buzzsaw? There it is. Yeah, because we remove this one, we just add the AA batteries, so you know it's even more energy damage, +2 instead of just +1. This is gonna be pretty handy. Yeah, he has pure buffs. Only buffs is all he has. But that's okay. Yeah, you know, we'll just go ahead and actually do the 6th SEAL mission, where we like fight all the Necrons. All of them. The destroyers, heavy destroyers, spiders, Akenthrites, you know, Immortal, Praetorians, Vanguard. All of it. Just all of it. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this mission real quick. You know, select everyone. We have 2 slots locked, but I do not see them being unlocked anytime soon. And yeah, also today is a little bit of an earlier stream because you guessed New Year, so I'm not gonna stream forever. So I'd like to do this before, you know, what shit happens, you know, before I get shot in my room due to fireworks. So we're gonna be taking 2 Castle robots, 1 battle servitor, and 1 Skitarii Vanguard. No. 1 normal servitor, yeah, that's what we'll take with us. Alrighty. I'm almost finished, Megas. Just had 1 passage to translate, the culmination of my work of Terrasect. The tomb of Cesaragon may provide a final missing piece. The Doom of Zaragon is dangerous in the extreme. Only absolute necessary operations can be conducted there. Believe me, Magos, it is necessary. Zaragon was buried with the eulogies and epitaphs celebrating his greatness. And they could contain exactly the poetic and metamorphical language I need to complete the translation. I'm wary of sending men into the lair of the Overlord Zaragon without good cause, and my curiosity is filling my neural vaults to the capacity, even I cannot deny its pull. Also, first mission we're doing in the vault, by the way. Please, Magos. It shall be my life's work. Magos, if I may have a moment of your time, I've indulged every whim of young xenobiologist Tiresias, and thus far I have remained silent, but recall the Macarian axiom line 918. The willful child is the matted steed. When it is let off its leash, it is lost. I am willing to accept whatever consequences might ensue from Tiresias' studies. I wonder if that is true. What will this translation tell us? And Magos, what actually is the Terrasec Vault? By the time you find out, it may be too late. Blessed is the ignorance of wise men chose for themselves. I see. Well, let's have at it. The whole Tomb of Zaragon is mobilized, Magos. It won't be long before the Necron of... Okay. Those are the orders, Subdominant. Very well, I've plotted the location of the main grave monument, but don't expect an easy time getting there. This is worth any risk, Magos. I implore you, if we take nothing else from this world, take the data I need. Deployment number 48, the 6th seal. There is all the optional encounters and the main one. Yeah, I'm gonna take the route with all the glyphs. Maybe do this optional encounter, or the one below. The image of the ornate and powerful Necron Lord, a magnificent and terrifying figure covers the floor of this chamber. Could this be a representation of Lord Zaragon? Must mark something important, turned up to see what's underneath. Recorded, ruin. Deface the image. Just remove it. Or not. Forcing the core to vacate the chamber for the suffer permanent rad damage. Oh right, radiation, huh? Well, that didn't go too well. Maybe I will take the first optional encounter instead and then get the glyphs. Spessa, regalia of a king. A scepter, a high crown and a segmented orb. All displayed reverently. The pull of these magnificent objects is impossible to resist, but which one to take? Strength of 40, kingship. Yeah, let's take the... Or not. Or not. Well, it's time to reduce the awakening meter by a hopefully considerable amount. Before I lose my mind. Getting all the +4s here. Alrighty. Yeah, Heavy Destroyer, Necron Destroyer, my lads, Praetorian. Again, first time I'm actually in this tomb, which is, I believe, one of the only missions we actually could even do here. There's the 2 Destroyer brothers, which, I mean, I'm fine standing the way we are right now. Discharging his weapon, that's his turn. And that's the Destroyer himself done. Now, we get 1 cognition, and then we can collect even more from over there. But as you see, 1 cognition, it almost is all we need. Because, with 1 cognition, you see, what I can do is summon a castle and robot. Right there. Right on top of the enemy. And the Praetorian is next, but there's not much I can do about it. So, all I will do is kinda go ahead and shoot the Immortal there, you know, just kinda annoy him. All we need to do is kill all enemies, so go ahead and do that, shall we? My! He just fucking died outright, huh? Alright. That doesn't seem right. But yeah, turn's over. Turn is over. Now also, Hold on a second. Hold on just a second, okay? Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Just hold on a second. Just hold on a quick second, okay? Alright? Just bear with me. Just bear with me, okay? Alright. I'm relaunching the game for obvious reasons. Right, so here's the thing, right? As we all know, this one guy, he definitely was not supposed to die in one hit. And, yeah, you see, when I play on my own time here, sometimes, I'm like, hey, I kinda wanna get some progress done quickly, right? So, I am changing the difficulty a bit so the fights aren't a literal slog. Not a literal, like, mob grind which takes forever, because I would like to get that a little faster through there. But yeah. I can immobilize one of them, and immobilizing the destroyer seems pretty good. I could even go into melee attack with him. Deal a potentially good chunk of hurting. And then I will place myself down here in case one of those two wants to move. There we go. What we then do is we can go ahead and take out the destroyer fully. At least I think we could. No. +2 damage to everyone. Could be as simple as that. Then maybe Volkite blast him? No. No. You see, what we can do is pop this so everyone gets a buff. And then we can also do this here. 8 to 10 damage. It may be even enough to take him down. But, turns out it is not. And honestly, that is all I'll do for now. Because I can actually activate Overzealous. Maybe I should do that first. Because that's gonna give me all the cognition points that I need. There we go. All I need. We'll get this Praetorian Triarch again. Being annoying. It's gonna deal a little damage to the castle and robot, but that's gonna be fun for the most part. Because we also have Daz over here. Now what Daz can do is back damage. Because of the solar atomizer we have. We'll get +2 more damage. Yet again. We pop this here so we don't... I could just kill the castle as well. Yeah, we can just go ahead and do this. Destroy the destroyer and maybe the Praetorian in one swell swoop. Yes, we critted both of them. That'll do. That'll take care of them. And all I need to do now is deal with the heavy destroyer and we'll be okay. All he has is energy shields, so that'll be helpful. Very helpful to know. So again, we can take our main Magus with his big range damage, which is the highest ranking one as well. Increases damage by a further 2. And then we'll reduce the cost of his next ability by a little bit. Cognition Freedom. We can also deal another additional 1 damage to him. But I think we'll be fine. Steal some damage to the Eichenfreud. Now, there's gonna be 3, costing 3 points. So I could go ahead and do this here right away. Could have gone for the Machine Spirit, but I'll be fine, I reckon. Yeah, so 18 to 20 damage right there. And the flamethrower attack should pretty much be taking care of him fully. Because that's 5 to 7 damage. Right. Yeah, I know he is still alive, you see, but won't be for long. Because I'm gonna send any tag priest in who has any sort of melee attack, and that'll do. That'll be it. We might not even need to fire. Yeah, no, what I'll do is shoot the egg in front, because that thing won't die this turn yet. So let me just do that. Cognition freedom. Gamma pistol would be free anyways, wouldn't it? Well, this is a little awkward. Well, I mean, in that case, we might as well use the big gun, right? And there it goes, glitching out. Yeah, 1 damage. You'll survive. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's not for free anymore. Yeah, it's so not for free. So all I can do is go in melee and obscure the enemy. Unless, yes, there is. We can take the cognition from this place, and then we can go ahead and just stab him with the mechanics rod instead of using the axe. Nice and simple, I say. And at 1 acid damage due to being kind of Xanarite with the corrupt technology. But that'll do, I'm afraid, that'll do. Alrighty. So that's, you know, some money, health for the Castellan, and reduced awakening as it should be. We might need to do the optional encounters to lower this a little further. This is just fairly high. It's gonna be at a 3 if you don't do anything about it. I know that's CP, the other one would be Awakening, which we definitely don't need, because we got that twice already. And, yeah. I might just go ahead and do that thing. Alright, that's not needed health. And, let's go over here and see what we got. Let's see. Level 3 Awakening, that's fine. At least I would like to think it's fine. Get some money. See, if I don't know what the symbol means specifically, I most likely won't even activate it, because can't be bothered to. Like, could be anything. You know, like, it's neither red nor green, so it's probably I stayed away from for a reason. I might have thrown stands in the chamber ahead. Perhaps it fits the overlord Zargon himself, or perhaps it is for one of the lords beneath him. Its pull is almost hypnotic, and the cohort trying to resist is to walk towards the spite of themselves. Become king, yes. Induce pain in the cohort to snap them out of the trance-like state. Flagellate. Flagellate the servo. Yeah, they want servo had it coming a long time. Specifically the servo. Yeah, we need to do both optional encounters there. Not gonna work out otherwise. If I would have sat down and became king, probably the thing that would have happened anyways would be more awakening anyways, so why even bother? Right, so the destroyers first. So you guys move down. That's what you do. I will place the servo in the front. The servo can take the damage. Which, yep, that's gonna be the case. There goes the servo. Living as it died. Clueless. Alright, starting with the troops, yeah? Alright. Now, we can summon a castle robot right here. That's what I'll opt in to do. And while at it, we might as well buff him. Give him some further damage. And while at it, we might as well buff him. Give him some further damage. Yep. And then there's the Immortal, but I don't worry too much about them. We can also buff the whole cohort, giving them +2 damage. Yeah, you know how the game plays us as of now. You know, we're just gonna walk around and keep buffing everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna stand over here, and then I will yet again buff everyone. Alright, then I'll pop this here, so I can shoot for free with my 8 to 10 gamma pistol. We're gonna go for the destroyer. It'll take 8 to 10 damage. And then I feel like we can use the Canticle to get +9 cognition points. Since it seems fairly barren in regards to cognition points. Like, sure, here's 2 free Canticles, I suppose, but kinda wanna use it now, you see. If I move in, yeah, if I move in even closer, maybe if I go like this, can I get everyone? Yes. Perfect. Alright, this swamp because they have a Vanguard there, which is still fine, still takes damage. And what I can do then is tell the good old Castellan to actually go ahead and use its flamethrower on those guys. Only hurting the spider, sadly. Killing the spider, matter of fact. It was enough to take it down completely. And then I just move in on the destroyer itself and hit it with the axe to immobilize it. And credit as well. Might as well deal some additional free damage with the make it right. Just like that. That'll be my turn. Oh yeah. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. Yeah. Yes, there is. Right, here we go. Going back with the castle and robot. Burning everything and everyone. Yeah, I thought so. The Lich Guard's gonna go in and attack. Dealing a little bit of damage to the castle, sadly. But it is nothing to be deterred by. For, well, I thought I could go in melee protocol, but I guess I can't. Let's just deal 3 to 6 damage, and hopefully they'll actually pierce his armor. Or he'll just absorb it. Could also be the case. Double counterattacks! like I attacked him, he moved, he attacked me, but when he moved, I attacked him again. And what I can do then is move out and go ahead and attack this guy by charging. But yes, do it. Aslan, you have permission. Okay, go ahead and do it. Holy fuck. That was a pretty cool move. I'm not going even closer, or you know what? Maybe I'll just step to the side. For any potential tank priests that want to get through there. So again, we shall buff everyone. Make them far more of a threat, then we get the cognition points back. You know the deal by now. Right. We can do some guaranteed damage on people. And I would suggest that we go ahead and do just that. One of them is definitely going to be the Vanguard, which this might even take it out, but it didn't. Interesting. Well, maybe it's time to use the Volkite Blaster then. Sadly, it's also gonna get the castle robot a little bit, but he only took 1 damage, so it's fine. Not really too much of a loss. And I can always kind of move in and repair him. So there's that. For 6 health. Again, I believe that wasn't a bad move at all. Yeah, we can get a bunch of cognition, but yeah, let's just go ahead, bless everyone yet again. Those two will have some very, very dangerous solar atomizers once they get their turn. Can't wait for it. But yeah, that's the turn done. So, solar atomizer time, yeah? Let's go ahead and buff ourselves a little more. Because, heck, we don't have enough buffs yet, you know? Get another +2. Then we can also get all the cognition points from this. So we can actually fire away. And then use this to reduce the cost of the next attack by 2 points, shooting for 3 points in this little crowd. Killing one of them instantly. The Immortal sadly is still alive. Or is he? Or will he remain dead? I mean, there's another immortal, there's a puny warrior, there's a lich guard, and, well, the destroyer, which we don't care about anymore. Okay, let's finish off the immortal. Just like that. Yeah, and that's her turn. Turn us over. Right, what we need to do yet again, turn over Zealous. And hopefully what I could do is, if I move down there, right next to the immortal, but you know, with some safe space in between, I could get the Necron warrior easily. But you know the deal, we're gonna buff ourselves quite a bit first, you see. Even more damage. I mean, how much damage do we do with the beam? 24 to 26. He only has 18 health, 20 technically with the shield. Yeah, they're both gone. They're just atomized. Shredded as well. They had no chance. And because we have already so many buffs stacked on us, it's even more ridiculous because our crit chance is just through the roof at this point. Now, we scan him, and that's good. So I could go in with Muffin himself, dealing a bunch of damage already with the freebie pistol shot. But if we want to make sure... we don't even need to make sure, it's just gone already. Might even be a crit, see? Because again, we have like quite a few of those buffs stacked by now. But that should be the round. That should be the whole combat encounter actually. So we should be A-okay here. There we go. So that's option encounter number 1, where everyone got healed. Do I want to bother? We'll just take the L and get the 3 awakening meters. The +3 on there, like... No, I gotta do that. We gotta do the optional encounter. Because we don't have much, you know, playing room anymore. Like... If we go for the 93, we're gonna be sitting on a 95% awakening in total. So, yeah, let's play it safe instead. Go for this here. We got Immortal right there, acting up first. We got a guy with a flamer. And a guy who also may just summon a castle robot on top of people. Yeah, so those are fine. Those are within atomizer range. We'll just summon the Castellan over here. I'll just do that. I'm also gonna buff the Castellan, and I'm gonna buff the whole cohort, and you know the drill by then. You know, it's the same dance every time, you know? We just go on a buffing spree. Yeah, those two easily hit. The Aircon Fraud, a little more annoying to get. So I might just go ahead and move in and attack him for free. Probably getting the kill. No, not getting the kill actually. Right, making the castle robot deal even more damage. Because that's gonna make the whole combat encounter go by quicker. And that's the turn. Now Castellan getting ahead him very quickly, very easily, critting as well. Getting shot for 7 damage, which is not the best to behold, but we can retaliate. But can I get both of them without getting hit twice? I am not sure. Maybe if I go in melee protocol, I might be. Yeah, so we just move there. No. I'd need to be here, so I would get another opportunity strike on me. Hopefully rather minimal damage. Sure, that hurt a little, but this is gonna hurt more. 8 to 13. Alright. I never realized the Vanguard staying there. Well, and then we might as well hit the Vanguard, since they're already here. Offering themselves up so nicely. Alright. Might as well grab those 3 cognition points just laying around in there. We do that. Cast Overzealous again. And we buff the whole cohort. Hell yeah. That's the spirit of the Omnisire. Yeah, I mean, I can go ahead and just kind of take out the spider. The spider? No. Not the spider. I'm gonna take out the Vanguard. What did I say, spider? Maybe because I was looking at that thing, I suppose. But yeah, Vanguard's like super dead. They're like super gone, super no more existent. I would need to move a little to the side to actually hit them. Personally, I wanted to actually acquire the cognition points this little lad is holding. But for that, I need to get in a little closer than we are right now. So, you know, we're just gonna stab him real quick, get 2 cognition points back. And deal 4 to 6 damage. Even getting the kill. No need to go AoE on him. I could even go ahead and repair the castle robot, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. In hopes of being able to beat this before another turn happens. Right. I don't think Das is overzealous. No, Das does not have that. So we won't... We will be buffing this. We will be buffing the entire cohort again. Getting another 10% crit. And then we do the biggest, dickest damage right here. Could have been that we critted everyone, but sadly we did not. Sadly we especially didn't crit the Immortal back here, because he has 3 health left. He has only 3 health. It's all he has to his name. If I would have initiated this, he would have been almost gone. Just 1 damage to the target, baby. Yeah, you bet. Alright. And if I stand over here, effectively, we already won anyways. All we need to do is, again, be overzealous, do the overzealous move. Hit him with that. Cognition freedom, so it's not as expensive, so we have some for the next encounter, and just like completely obliterate the Immortal. Completely. Critting it even. And that's it. That's just done. Yeah, no, if you have a AoE guy like, you know, MECHANICUS Duck is over here, you definitely want to get the cognition points upon a kill, because it would be such a waste not to if he already does such a massive amount of damage with almost being level 30. Like, just a tiny bit is missing to be level 30. No. This whole mission could have been done on a level 1, if even 0, maybe. If I just wouldn't have gotten those +4 awakenings in a row. Right, it's this map again. Okay, I'm seeing a bit of solar atomization going on in there. Destroy us first, which also means we do not care at all. And then there's the crypt tag, which also I'm fine with. Crypt tags are okay. Crypt tag. Yeah. I will, you know, starting the fight off as we usually do. And that is with a massive castle and robot just plopping in and wrecking the whole party. Done. And as always, we go and scan him. Give him just a bit more damage output. servo skull. I like how the servo skull goes over the pillars instead of around them. Yeah, so we'll just buff the Castellan as much as we can. And then we'll buff the tank priests as much as we can. So, yeah, the Cryptek won't be an issue at all. And the Immortal's gonna be only a minimal issue depending on when his turn is gonna be. Which isn't gonna be this Immortal, so he's dead. He doesn't exist in my book. If his turn won't be like almost immediate, then I just don't care. Right, so we get a Vanguard now. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with having the Vanguard right there. I can't tell the Castellan to attack, sadly. What I can do, however, is maximum machine spirit for everything. And what I can also do is make it so everyone ignores the armor of the next few attacks. Because that sounds like a lot of fun. And with that said, I'll go into his face, like right in there. And swing at him as well. Why not? Screw it. Let's just go at it. That actually would be a waste. Using disability on him. The Cryptek, you know, just kind of moves away. While the Castellan robot can't hit as many as I was hoping to be able to hit. So we can open up with a crushing blow on the destroyer, dealing critical damage. I can immobilize the warrior. Oh no, the immortal. And then I can go ahead and do the flamethrower on this crowd. Yeah, that's the warrior. Look, there it was. Right, we got the Vanguard, which I may just take care of right now. So cognition freedom. If I walk over here, I might just have enough damage output to take him down. Let's try the... No. Actually buff yourself and then let's try the Gamma Gas pistol. And when I say buff yourself, I mean buff the entire cohort. Yes, thank you. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. That's one cognition point. Then we get a +2 cognition points over here. And then we go ahead using this. And then we buff the entire cohort yet again. So we can deal maximum damage to the Necron threat. So I'll move over here. As we need some distance between us now. And I'm gonna just go ahead and use the AoE on the spider before it starts buffing everything. Reducing its movement and at the same time also popping a damage shield. Just in case, we're kinda in the open. So, you never know. Yeah, see? Already going in for the attack. But what they are not aware of is they're in a perfect line to be atomized. By yours truly right here. But wait. Doesn't have enough cognition points. To go for the motions, to go for all the buffs and whatnot. So, sadly, it'll be a light atomization. Won't be as heavy as the Necrons may be used to by now. But hey, you know, you take some, you lose some. And I'm gonna take a lot. Oh, but I would need to move just a little to the side if I could do that, but I also can't. I also cannot do that. Well, I mean, I just take the trio here then. It's gonna be a guaranteed kill on some of them, or all of them. But and now we can maybe even shoot more. No, I'm just gonna buff the entire cohort. So Magos Duncan can do better than me. Okay. Getting this one. Then we can't get anything else. So, you know, I'm gonna take this cognition point from that one Necron who's fallen over there. If I do not have the Mechandroid to get the cognition, which is a little bit of a shame, but hey. Right, I can go ahead and buff everyone again. Yeah, the Immortal right next to us is pretty much dead last. Torium's gonna be next. Can't quite get the, if only it would be a little to the side. I could get so many more. But, moving over here... No, that is just a corpse after all. It is just a carcass. This Necron. I could get a double whammy right here. But that would be my big shot used. Used and gone. So I suppose I'll go for the guaranteed kill on the Praetorian because they're kinda annoying. Just like that. And I'm afraid I was like a little too far away to actually receive this one cognition point. So that is very awkward. I guess I'll move one closer. Yeah, I suppose that is my move. While going ahead... Yeah, while going ahead and buffing everyone's defenses. Not like we need it, but, you know, always need to have. Yeah, see, all I needed was either to kill the corpse in front of me to use the flamethrower on those two, or to crit the Praetorian, so I could deal with him like that. But hey, the Destroyer's gonna fall now, due to Muffin using his free attack on him. So, yeah, 16 to 17. I don't see how this could go wrong. There we go. He is done for. Often, you know, taking a little damage, but that's no news there. Also somehow can't move. Muffin seems to be frozen in place. Huh. Right? So, like... Why? Why is this his movement? What? Right, this is a little irritating, to say the least. I guess we might as well get the cognition points from that one. Maybe that'll make me... No, I still cannot move at all. Okay. Well... Again, a little upsetting. But nothing I can do about. Yeah, you know, the game has a few glitches. I've come to realize pretty quickly. And the Immortal is very much dead, I would assume. Oh no, not quite. Not quite yet. But you know who will be? The Cryptag. Because I'll make him dead with the servo. Let me also buff him. And I don't think this Immortal will be able to do anything except for like shove me a little. There's that. Yeah, he has only 3 health remaining, so we can get a 3 cognition points out of him. Just, you know, siphon them out and hit him. And that'll do with him. Oh, and something very pleasant I just realized is the servo, you know, he will get his turn, which I mean, yeah, it's obvious, but I also kind of forgot about it. So what I'll do is waste a metric ton on just movement. and actually move into the objective area. Well, you know, sure, I know the boy here is gonna take some AoE damage, but like, I'm sure it'll be fine. 4 damage. Well, could have been finer. Sorry, Castellan boy. Sorry. Alright. Battle Servitor. Needs to move a little further away, but I don't think it can. He has to take the 49 damage himself. At least, you know, he critted the crypt tank. I guess there's that. And it's gonna be level 3 regardless. We tried at least, we tried. We did certainly try. So it's gonna revive this immortal. And that's fine by me. Speaking of immortals, I will burn this one here. And punch him as well. There's that. Big damage on the immortal. At least that is what I assume happened. And I move in a little closer. Deal my 8 to 10 damage, which is plenty to take care of this one. Gain 1 cognition point back. And can't move. Can't fucking move again. Why does this keep happening? Who cursed me? Like, I'm actually straight up cursed. Alright, well. Let's just move into place. Let's just move into place. Get everyone where they need to be. We're just moving them to the main objective. It's gonna take 4 damage, which is always pretty good. Can't shoot him, however. What I can do on the other side is go in melee. Go in there with a melee attack. And yeah, I have to use my freebie there. I can also repair the castle, as, you know, saves me a little bit of money. Does that mean I can't attack him? Oh, I can't? I can't. I don't have line of sight on him. Well, I guess I'll just stay there then. Right. I could tell, alright, he is commanding the castle, not the other guy. Well, that sucks. At least I can give everyone +2/+2 on the armor. So he can move away and still most likely be able to fire on the crypt tank with his attack. Well, hopefully not hurting me. Or hurting any of the other attack priests. Like, crypt tanks actually hurt in melee. I was surprised he only dealt 5. 3 actual damage with felt. But, you know, Servitor's gonna take himself out and the crypt tank. No, he's gonna survive with 1 health actually. What a hero. What a unit. And then the Servitor moves down. 1 turn until that one's revival. So we can just go ahead and poke him to deny him his comeback. And we'll just move in as close as we can. Because for some reason, the game was like, hey, yes, so you're gonna have the situation twice happen to you where, yeah, sure, you say you move, but you actually don't. That's pretty cool. Very lovely. And then all we need to do is have the castle and robot take care of the Necron Immortal. What we can do. Just kinda have to wait. So let's go for it. And it's done for. Yeah, just move in and block Muffin's path so I can wait another additional turn, baby. Let's go. Alright, make sure everyone is mostly healed. Anyone need healing? Nope. Not right next to me. You're fine. You can delay your turn. You can go ahead and heal Daz. That's taken care of. So that is also fine. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, who are you gonna be attacking? You gonna go for the servitor? Yeah? Well, that's fine. I was about to die. For one turn for this lad. Speaking of the lads, they all are collectively inside of metal now. And now we need to kill everyone anyways. Which is incredibly easy if you think about it. There we go. Job's done.
Sadly, it's gonna be a Tomb Awakening level 3.
And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So we're sitting now on a 95 Tomb Awakening. This is it, Megos. The whole Tesseract vault can now be translated. The whole history of the Necrons is ours. The knowledge belongs to all mankind xenobiologists. Whatever the case, our fight against the aliens shall benefit what we have achieved here. The Necrons were created by folly and jealousy, regret and betrayal. They shall have no fear for us when their secrets are laid open. Then complete your work, Tiresias. Just remember the dangers of which you were warned. Let this knowledge be quarantined, like the emotion I indulged to let you acquire it. So to my understanding, there's gonna be one additional mission from Tiresias. And there is. The 7th seal. Okay. Getting really close now. Because Prelude to Annihilation is something we also need to do. You might start seeing how it's getting a little close regards of the entire awakening here. As I would kinda like to, you know, like do more missions. Right, you got this one slot and that's all you will get, I suppose. Which is fine. Because we can give you a better cognition mechandroid. There you go, Daz. Level 19. 7th seal. Eliminate the Sufferer.
The being known as the Sufferer has emerged from the Tesseract,
destroyed before it reaches full power and annihilates the Cestus Metallicum. Okay. the Sufferer, you say? Right, right. Take those guys with us. Megos, it is finished.
I have seen everything. I know everything.
Tiresias, the command throne is detecting a huge power spike from your local location. Report on your station. The situation.
Russak was right when he said there were wonders in Silva Tenebris. I thought we had seen them all in the tombs of the Necrons, but I was so foolish to think that this was all the world had for us. So foolish.
I am enacting quarantine measures. Abandon the Tesseract chamber.
No, Megos. You do not understand, but you will.
The Sufferer has such wonders to show you. We lost contact with Tiresias, Megos. Foolish indeed, Baldur, indeed. The corruption I always feared has become manifest. Let knowledge serve only man, and let that which does not remain in darkness. Tiresias, quest drove him mad. And the results have arisen to punish us on the Cestus Metallicum itself, no less. How you doing, Baldur? Welcome. Now there's no time to argue. Minus blame. This is a shard of the Catan. Oh shit. A fragment of the star gods of the Necrons. Study imperative. Another chance equals 0, of course. First we have to kill / destroy / dismember it. So we're just fighting Cathans now, yeah? The killing part, Scavola, I can at least agree with. Then Silva Tenebris is not quite finished with us. Return the fold of the Count Mechanicus with all we have learned. We must first kill a god. So be it, brothers. It is that is the will of the Omnissiah. Yeah, let's kill a god. Let's do some deity side. Some deicide. Tesseract chamber quarantine. Vitex of Capra assisted in injection of chamber. Chamber now on Silva Tenebris. I'm in New Year's mode, so gotta eat good dinner soon, and then after my night I'm free to spend it how I like, so can't promise I'm here all the time. Yeah, I mean, I'm also gonna wrap up once the game's over, which is gonna be soon. But yeah, dude, like, you know, you go ham with good food, you know? It appears the chamber has landed deep within the tomb complex. That's what I've made aware of. It's just 2 encounters and the god. Possible high-value target location noted. The spears will be sharpened twice. Ah, yes. I see. Only guide I call for this complex. Its linear design could be problematic should we encounter too much resistance. The Sapphire Seal deployment number 49. Let's go in. Yeah, 3 fights, and the last one again, literal god. Literal Kafan. And with 2 destroyers. Okay, we only have 2 destroyers in a vanguard. That is actually surprisingly tame. So let's put them back, let the destroyers come to us. Maybe even form a very convenient line. Okay, we're starting off with the one and only Magos Daka. Alrighty. So let's do our initialization protocols where we go ahead and buff ourselves and everyone around us. But yeah, this here is gonna be the finale to Mechanicus. Not only is Zargon, but we're also doing the secret boss fight, so to speak. Which I am looking forward to, because I was thinking, I already had a, well, quite the assumption it's gonna be a Kafan. But oh boy, it's a Kafan. Yeah, let's buff our damage to deal as quickly as possible with those guys in front of us. Preferably, I won't be using any canticles right now, only for the boss himself. So again, we open up with a solar atomization. And then, well, then I'm just gonna wait here. Because we don't have enough points for the other thing there. Well then. Any other cognition points, maybe? Yes, we got 1, and 1 is all I needed, by the way. I just needed 1 cognition point to begin with, because, you know the drill. You know the drill. Get on cognition points. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and buff everyone, once again. Do it twice, with the blessings. There we go, there we go. Right, first we take care of the Lich Guard with this funny hairstyle there. So let's do that. It's a attack for free. Should be enough damage to take him out. And it sure was. Then I'll move on top of him. Get all the cognition points I could possibly obtain. Even though it's just a carcass. And then I'll shoot the destroyer with the Volkite Blaster with some Xenorite technology. Didn't quite finish him off, sadly. But what if we go in melee? Is that gonna do it? Is that gonna finish the fight here? It sure is. So 2 destroyers are gone. No, 1 destroyer is gone. The second one still remains. But I do not think that's gonna be too much of an issue, because we can do some pretty cool things. And one of them is a high-powered energy beam, which I can't fire from that position, so I need to move a little to the side. High-powered energy beam. And it was a crit. We can also go ahead and do this. Shoot him with the gamma pistol. And that's it. Enemies down. Because if he still would have been up, I could have summoned more troops with this guy, as he is, you know, the troop summoner. And that would take care of them definitely by then. Right, so Awakening's going down. That's good, it's good. Next encounter. I'm expecting this one to be
a little spicier.
you know? The first one was pretty much just a warm-up. So we got 2 Praetorians and 3 Praetorians and 2 Cryptags. Again, starting with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Magos Daka. So what I can do is just go ahead and grab this freebie cognition point we have there. I can go ahead and grab this freebie cognition point over there.
Oh, I like spicy meatballs. Say.
But I also like spicy encounters. With that said, it's buff time. Buff time, everyone.
As long as we deal 17 damage on this one guy, we'll be fine.
So, again, everyone, you know the drill. We'll just buff to hell and back again. And hopefully that'll take care of the majority of the enemies there, because we do 14 to 16 damage. Not quite what I wanted, but would still be just enough. We do hit 3 of them after all, so we even killed 2 of them.
Like spicy memes even more.
Ah yes, the spice of the memes. Excellent spot here. Excellent spice. And then we'll finish this lad off with the Mechadrite.
Easy.
Good as cognition. And then all that remains is scanning this one guy. See, he has only 15 health. And yeah, we can take care of him pretty quickly after that. Especially considering who is approaching. Now you see, what I'm gonna do, again pretty straightforward, I'm gonna use my overzealous canticle, but I will actually maximize the machine spirit to deal just a little more damage. You know, just get a little bit more spice out of it. Getting another cognition point also never hurt anyone. Well, any tag priest. So I need 3 points, meaning I can't deal more damage, man. Keep praying, everyone. Press the Omnissiah, because we're about to find a god. A Kafan. 12 to... Okay, right, that is not enough damage. But if I increase this by 2 damage, it's still not gonna be enough damage. Well, here we go. Up! 14 damage, yeah. He has 1 health left. Oh, dude, it's fine, actually. Never mind. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guy. Right, we didn't see actually all the enemies it was showing us, so I'm a little worried about that. Those are overrated technologies forever. True. Price the Omnissiah, though. Alright, let's see it. Let's see the Kafan. The Shard of the Gods himself. Okay. That's a whirlwind of death. I'm digging it. Go here. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can go there. Everyone, line up. Oh, line up. Right. That's the cohort. And that is, yeah, that's not good. Ah, shit, they got mummies. Yeah, we'll delay the turn with him. And he will move out. Yep, just go ahead and sprint. I can't wait for the Kafan to have, like, full health. Well, not full health. AoE damage is what I actually meant to say, what? But I can also reinforce. Should I do it? Should I do it now? I feel like I should. I'm just gonna put a safety castle and robot right next to it, just in case, you know? Just in case. Castle and robot right there. Just in case. We never know. Never know how strong a god is, so... Just put a mech in there, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you just delay your turn. Just delay it. So will you, however. Because I would like someone with overzealous first. You don't have overzealous now, do you? Well, damn it. Those don't have overzealous. There we go, overzealous. Right, we're gonna get a cognition. Because we needed it. Right. Kafan is just happens to be nice enough for us to, you know, catch up to it. You know, buff the entire cohort while at it. Why not? We're gonna say we maximize the machine spirit for everything as well, yeah? Sound good, right? Yeah, I'm sure the Castellan's gonna approve of that. Now, I'll also go about it a little spaced out, the scene, because again, probably has some type of AoE damage ready, so just ready for that. Yeah, we'll just skip his turn in that case, sadly. Was kinda hoping we would not need to do that. Muffin, go to the front line. We need to stay within this area. This little kill box. Well, we have John. We have John over here. So we'll pop this canticle, get another, you know, get it all. Get it all. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do now is we're gonna summon another Castellan robot. Just in case, you know, again, you just never know, you know? Who knows what could happen? Could be pretty gruesome. I wouldn't like that now, would I? More damage for everyone. And more speed for the cohort. And damage. And crit sense. All the good stuff. Alright, John. You're gonna go first. You're gonna go into the middle as well. Right into the breach. Sure, more damage for the Castellan. There we go. There we go. Now he is gonna delay his turn because Daz needs to catch up with everyone else. I'm gonna put Daz over there. And then we'll see what's gonna happen. Is the boss fight gonna start? Okay, we're falling. We're inside of an elevator now. Time. I don't understand. I remember when you killed me. I will never go back. I will never die again. Okay. Right. Right. Cool. Don't mind me collecting all the cognition real quick, yeah? What is this? What is this? Is the Kafan, then goes to Kafan again, right? What is this? What are balls? What do balls do? We have actual boss mechanics now, you know? Do I need to be ready for it while we just keep falling down this elevator for all of eternity? Probably. Presumably. Okay, well, I'm gonna plop myself down here. And hopefully whatever the fun does is gonna go, gonna do that on the, you know, castle and robots, if anything. Which, that's 3 points we need. Just in case I'm gonna buff everyone's armor, because I don't trust this in the slightest. Might just ignore my armor as well, for all I know. But yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the Kafan here real quick with the laser beam, yeah? The solar eradicator? Atomizer? Whatever, just pick one of those words. No, and I also feel like my next attack should be ignoring armor. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be pretty cool if I do that. Well, we'll get a cognition points from there. We'll get this stuff from there. Witness me! Witness the Kafan! Because yes, we're fighting gods now, Des. How are you doing, though? Alright, let's go ahead and use this. I have no idea what the balls are supposed to be, but best to not think too hard about it. I'm doing fine as well. Yes, yes. Again, just doing what you usually would do on a, you know, Friday noon, fighting gods, really. And I'm also gonna approach this god in melee real quick. Because what is the worst thing that could potentially even happen, right? Give me some cognition points, you know? Yeah, be a good god. Be a good god and give me cognition. Yeah, just give everyone some damage as well. Yeah, you know, I fought up. Like, we started Mechanicus on December and it's gonna end in December as well, baby. Reticle and acid.
Yeah, just fun like that, huh? Suffering from acid damage.
I'm just gonna pop this just in case. So what you gonna do? Alright, everyone absorbed the damage. Brilliant. Perfect. Alright, boys. Can't believe the Omnicide is being useful for once. Alright, boys. I know you've been looking forward to this one for a long time. Go ahead, my Castellans. Burn the Kafan. Yeah. And it's female. And it's also burning. Hell yeah. Alright. And then we shoot it once more. For 12 to 14 damage. Sadly, we can't get quite a read on it just yet. Because no one actually scanned it or went into melee for the guys who actually do that stuff. For the melee scanning. How to best do this now? One hit me with a opportunity attack if I move around, so we'll just move around real quick. Potentially also getting whatever this freaky ball is over there, because I do not trust that. Yeah, I critted the balls! Yeah. Well, let's do Castellan attacks there. Yep. No, serene. Hey, you know, this boss has actual boss fight mechanics, you know? Unlike the Necron Lords. Which is kinda just existed there. What? You know what? No, we'll just move back here. That's what we'll do with this Castellan. Yes. Muffin. Now, tell me what the Kafan is all about. Oh, only 50 health remaining. Okay. No armor. No armor to be spotted on that thing. Right. I'm telling you, there's gonna be something else happening. Something else must be going on there. But first we'll hit it with that big gun. And then the small gun. Exactly. 4 to 5 damage. You know what? I will pop one of those balls. Because, again, I have no idea what they do. And I don't know if I want to figure it out. But they do give cognition if you pop them. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so. Kafan lady. Hi. It's me, Muffin. I will do +3 physical damage to you. And, no, the machine spirit is charged, yeah. Oh, well, silly me, turns out I needed that very cognition point for anything. I'll just stand here in that case. Alrighty then. Oh,
he can do the thing. He can do the double whammy with the Castellans.
just needs to get a little closer. And we'll be golden. We'll be set.
Double whammy.
Here we go. Who says the tacticians can be OP? What? I don't see that. Right then. Go ahead and shoot it with the gas pistol? Blaster? Gas weaponry? I'm gonna move here, just in case. So, if anything, we all get hit, you see? Melee? Is it gonna kill it? Are we actually done fighting God? That it? Is gonna something else happen? No? No, that's it. Alright. See, don't worry, Twitching. All of this is non-canon, so there's no way 5 AdMechs and 2 Castellans could fit in the center Catan shard, right? Like, imagine if fucking 5 Tech Priests and 2 Castellan boss could actually beat a Catan. Imagine playing the board game, right, and be like, oh dude, here's my Void Dragon, and they're like, well, here's my Tech Priest and my Castellan robe, you know? Not like the Catans are like the highest of highest tiers of Necron units, you know? Not like that's the case. But yeah, sorrow equals 0. A sacrifice willing made. Vedic Xenobiologist Tiresias knew the risks of seeking, because of his deed, plus knowledge, plus experience, plus remains of a Catan to study. Or an avatar of Cain, or a demon prince, yeah, you know. Just like them beating a Shard of the Nightbringer, yeah, right, like, you know, we might as well go and kill the Silent King himself, right? I take responsibility for this. I shall present myself to the tribunals of Mars, but if this is the will of the Omnicide, this is monstrosity found before us, then it has to be done. I choose to experience that solace and quarantine my shame and regret. Yeah, just go ahead, just kill all the Chaos Gods with 5 AdMechs, right? It's gonna be slightly challenging, sure. But if we pray hard enough, you know, and I'm sure they know your sins. These are matters of the future. For now let us pray. Ah, I see. They're gonna be buffing even further now. I see. Got it. The only damage we took was from self-inflicted damage because, again, corrupt technology. How much does a Kafan pay though? Nothing. But hey, restore all HP and fill the cognition gauge. That is ridiculously strong. Fuck. What? Okay. Right. That is... fair enough, we're about to be done with the game anyways. But still, fuck. We have some money, and I believe you're the lowest rank actually. Because I kinda want you to, you know, to get a little more zealous maybe. You know, would be always kinda cool. Scanners, I mean, this stuff, I mean, eh. This was the big one, really. So, yeah, just go for that, and that's it. We can't afford anything else. And, anything else? Yeah, this. We can replace this here. There we go. Stop stun. It's okay, they'll stop existing in 20 minutes tops anyways. Yeah, right. As once again, I come right before the stream ends. I mean, we still have some missions to do. Bio AdMech. Oh, you'll be missed. Yeah, here's the final boss, but first we need to do some of those missions. The Prelude to Annihilation. We're not gonna be doing this because that might just take too long. So, and it's not even a guarantee that this is gonna be fine. Find the demolitions team and escape. Dropping in. Right, so I'm gonna take in 2 Castellans, 1 battle servo, and 1 normal servo. Baldir, by the way, Baldir. You know, you're like the servo fodder and whatnot, right? You don't only have servitors, you have battle servitors now, so you actually quite a considerable upgrade, you see. Anyways, a team of demolition specialized tank priests have vanished in the tomb of Nefusk. They were surveying the reactor structures for the best means of destroying them. The plan of a genocide of Silva Tenebris cannot continue without their intelligence. They're not. What? Grave news indeed, but I take it you will not give up this course of action. Only stand for the lowest of servitors. Right, I see. Right, I can respect that. They're like your bastard children then, or like your uncle maybe. I don't know why I compare those two, but sure. Oh, no, while there's filtration veins yet draw breath, Magos. Contemplation, hypographica, whatever. Death itself is scarcely an excuse for the sin of duty undone. Then what is your solution? Deploy a squad of tank priests to locate. Deploy a squad of tank priests to locate the demolitions team. Recover the intelligence to gathered and reactors. Make the genocide reality. Yes, yes. We're gonna be literally committing genocide. We will blow this planet up. I like exterminators, but from within. The resistance will be even stronger, Magos. We have agreed that the demolitions team will be waiting for us. Life of MECHANICUS, 2319. Then into the teeth of the enemy we shall stride. Put your faith into the hands of the Omnisire. Put my faith into the radium rifle and the eyes in my head, Electrodogmatus. That is why you are a soldier, and I am a Magos. Our task requires the contributions of both. Skitarii are barely holding the line. The tomb of Nefusk is almost completely awoken, and it's all we can do to contain it. We will not get another chance at this. Then we shall take the chance, or die in the attempt. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Got it. Well, let's go ahead with the encounter. Start up the fighting right away, you know? Hopefully it's not gonna be higher than a level 2 awakening. At worst, level 2, I hope. At worst. At best, you know, level 0, obviously. Right, well, I'm not necessarily happy seeing both destroyers about to start. Well, fuck. It's not what I wanted to click, but here we go. I'm locked in now. Right, he's gonna be shooting good old John. Tech Priest John, no! And he's gonna be charging his weapon, but he won't be shooting because he's charging his weapon. Now if they stay put where they are right now, it will be quite a slaughter. And I didn't take this 1 OP canticle with me. I just forgot. I just forgot about that one really strong thing I have. Oh well. Awkward. Yeah, John Tech Priest. John Magos. That's him, alright? So, let's start. Everyone deals a little more damage now. And we'll just go ahead and summon the Battle Servitor, actually. Yeah, we'll summon the Battle Servitor. Over there. So the Spider first, and the Immortal as well. And we're gonna shoot something for pretty much no cognition cost. We can also heal ourselves for 6 health, so it's like the damage was never dealt to us to begin with. And deal like 6 to 8 damage. After, you know, further buffing the troop. The one trooper. There we go. With his dump truck engine, quite literally. Alrighty. So he is gonna be next, so I'll just go ahead and shoot the Vanguard, why not? Why not? Let's just go ahead and do that, shall we? Okay, he's attacking the trooper, which I'm fine with. 4 damage, it's okay. Now comes the part I'm a little less fond of, which is, you know, the buff. That we just suffered there. I don't care about some scarabs. I couldn't care less. But I can also make it so we ignore armor. So we can effectively just undo the entire buff the enemy just made happen. And I could just go ahead and deal a massive AoE because, you know, black hole cannon. Get fucked. That's a servitor right there. Okay, okay. His turn, right. Let's, again, collect all the cognition. And then I move up here, yes. Because I want some Blackstone from the terminal. Maybe we can even go ahead and attack the heavy destroyer. See how much damage we can do. But yes, let's yoink that. Just yoink that real quick. Get a little bit of money.
And then we go down here and we open the buffing first, actually. The buffening of every tech priest. Again, that's effectively how I just play the game at this point. You just walk around and buff everyone to hell and back. That's how the game is meant to be enjoyed. AoE. Big AoE? Why not? Let's go for it. Getting multiple kills as well. Meaning, bunch of cognition points we just got there. And we can still go for the destroyer. We can even engage him in melee. This charged beam weapon. Could you give me those 2 cognition points real quick? Thank you, thank you. And here, have this in return. Is it just me, or is the Imperium sort of boring, overused faction at this point? I mean, isn't the Imperium also... Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I might very well be wrong right now, okay? The only game that wasn't about the Imperium was Fire Warrior. And even then, there was the Imperium to some capacity anyways. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the Imperium the most fleshed out faction? Which doesn't mean the other factions don't have novels upon novels upon novels, right? I'm not saying that that is not the case. But like, I don't know, like, it might just be that, you know, hey look, they're humans. We're humans. For that very reason, you know, there has to be more human content, right? At least it's my assumption, right? That's how I view it. They all have... Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, I know they all have ridiculous amounts of lore. Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, most humans that play video games, you know, are like, oh look, human. The human faction. They must be the good faction, right? But yeah, I mean, pretty overused, yeah. I mean, they're in every 40k game. Just that. Contradicting, an example is how you just killed a Catan shard with 5 people and 2 robots. I don't see how that's contradicting at all. What do you mean? Those were the best of the best, you see. I mean, it's also like the Custodes, right? Good old Custodes, which are totally not OP and ridiculous, right? Totally not. Which they just kind of go ahead and lore and just like butcher a whole legion of like Chaos Space Marines or something like that. Yeah. But then there's also like, you know, 5 tech priests that do the same thing, I suppose. I mean, like, I don't care really, but like, sure, it would be nice to see some other factions take the spotlight. You know, as like the protagonist, like from their viewpoint by default, you know, not like Fire Warrior, I suppose. You know, or like, hey look, it's Deathhawk, but you are the Tyrannus. Well, can I charge anything? No. I mean, technically speaking, they are the tech priests here, you know, technically speaking. You know, not quite 100% pure. Like, all I'm saying is we're not walking around as Ultramarines. I mean, technically, yeah. But yeah, you know, if you want to do something about it, you gotta come play to Games Workshop, and Games Workshop's definitely not gonna do anything about it. Well, let's shoot the boy. I mean, you can get a heretic ending. There's that. We're not gonna get it though. But there is one. The heretic fans. Speaking of, Dash, it's your turn. Just gonna... How viable would it to shoot it with the Volkite Blaster? Let's see. I mean, the thing is also, right? No, think Games Workshop for a moment, yeah? So, you're like that massive company and whatnot. And you're releasing Primary Space Marine, for example, because they're like... you know, the main thing as of late, I guess. But what do? You market them. So every game from there on out, be it set or not, which usually it's first, they gotta have primary Space Marine to some degree. And I believe when this came out, they also released some new AdMech stuff for the actual models. The demo of Nefas is awakened further to our presence. Necron sarcophagi are opening in response of data alarming, triggering in the core's presence. It might be possible to deactivate the alarms, but meddling with the Xenos technology always runs the risk of a result far worse than leaving it well alone. Just scramble. Oh, actually not the wrong choice. For once, I managed to not fuck it up completely. Are pretty. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, that's what I mean. It's always pretty much the first, which is kind of garbage. A cluster of explosive charges, obviously of Adeptus Mechanicus origin, is attached to one of the support members of the chamber ahead. It seems the demolition team was planting the charges when they were forced to abandon the effort, but the exact purpose of the explosives is uncertain. Right? That are the explosives. The demolition team must have had a reason for setting it up, right? There we go. But Necrons cannot fail to have taken note of this new route being opened. Right. So they have less initiative and we got money. No Necron Tomb Awakening, just the way I was hoping for. Kinda, you're being too kind. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I'm shocked they haven't made a fighting game yet. Well, I like a 2D side-scroller. That you're playing a Sanguinius and just fighting demons, you know, from a side-scroller beat 'em up. or more like akin to, Tekken. It's just like, play us like the faction leaders, the Silent King, you know, fucking Carl. You can also be, Balthazar Gelt. You know? It's gonna turn into like Smash, you know? Street Fighter copy. Right, we have the Flamer. So, you know, we can also just go ahead and use that, you know? There's plenty of targets in the metal area waiting to be shot down. So, who am I to deny them their death? But first, obviously, we need to buff. That is always the first thing we need to do. And once we're done buffing, we're gonna place ourselves right here. In peak flaming position. And from here on, we're just gonna use our buff here, so we, you know, use a little less cognition points. And just burn the whole crew here inside this room. There we go, we even got 3 crits in. Just gonna get all the cognition points from this one. Or we can just kinda walk up to that and we'll be fine. Now, you know, since I really like flamethrowers, you know. We're gonna get a Castellan robot as well. Also deals more damage. There we go. We can also tell him to just outright attack something right now. There we go. Burn the destroyer, why not? Just go ahead. Perfect. And you know what? I could go ahead and melee this one, but I'm not going to just yet. Anyways, more fire. An orc beat 'em up, where you raid the galaxy and can random upgrades from your gear and weapon with scraps. Almost ready to scarabs. Yeah, funny that you mention it. Funny that you mention a orc beat 'em up. Now, I don't know if you guys saw it. You know Metal Slug, right? Metal Slug, the game. Yeah, so turns out there's gonna be a 40 game with orcs called like Shoot Us and Thief or something like that. You know? Or Thieves and Shoot Us, Blood and Shoot, something like that. Some orky name like that. And it's literally Metal Slug, but 40k. Just pointing it out real quick, you see. But you can't get to play orcs if you are as the main character in the 40k. You can't be space marines as well.
previous statements must be true. No, no, you're just orcs walking around and actually killing a bunch of Imperial guards, I believe, is kind of the thing that I've seen. Again, it's Metal Slug. You're just orcs killing people, and yeah. I don't know what the actual story is. I just saw it's a Metal Slug clone. I want a game where you can play as literally anyone except the Imperium. Well, that's called probably Dawn of War, where you can play everyone except for the Imperium because you don't need to play as the Imperium. So, there's that. You know, it's modded. There's that option. Don't even have the option. Well, that is a very specifically a game that specifically caters to your taste by the sounds of it, because a lot of people will be very upset by that, you know. Just think this, think. It isn't going to ruin that game. It's a bad game now. Alright, let's go ahead and buff everyone. Okay. Sure thing, Des. I mean, look, I don't have the statistics, right? But again, you do you know. Are you saying that Dawn of War 3 is a good game to work? Oh no, it's complete garbage. Like, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying there's a lot of people who enjoy playing as the Imperium, and they definitely would not be shy about being most likely vocal about it. But fuck Dawn of War 3. I think anyone who even saw that game probably agrees on the fact that that is actually hot garbage. Yes, eternally enraged. Yes, give in to Kane, I suppose. Just give in. While I just go ahead and zap this one Necron. 95% of 40k fans like Space Marine. Well, a lot of them do. Or the Imperial Guard, or the Mechanicus, you know, like those three, you know, being considered pure Imperium, even though they still have like infighting and whatnot. Like, you always see them in one of the games, like, and those are pretty major factions, and people will be somewhat pissed if they, you know, will be excluded from any game, for whatever reason. So, unless it's a game like Fire Warrior, where you just play as town, fight like, I don't know, like Chaos or something, right? Sure, that might work, maybe. But like, if it's like a strategy game, like, you know, good old Dawn of War, you know, people will be very upset about that. We have to kill Chaos! Ah, yes. I remember when that meme came out, you see, everyone was all about killing Chaos, you see? I remember when killing Chaos was cool. Now, yeah, no, wait, this is Muffin. Muffin, honestly, Muffin is fine. I thought this was actually, Daka Boy over here, which would have a little more trouble actually getting rid of all the terminals here, but no. Muffin will be fine. Muffin's gonna do it easily. That is real, by the way, not a ever dream, Magus. What? Chaos can't be real. The whole Horus heresy, what? What if I go over here, I can just pop him. I can just pop the Praetorian and we'll be a-okay. So let's go ahead and pop him. Oh my god, it's gonna be a lot of damage for the castle. Sorry! Oh shit, it was a crit as well. Sorry, castle. Fever dream, man, what a vivid fever dream. There's novels upon novels of that fever dream specifically. Oh boy. Must have been a dream from Carl. An An expedient approach. If there's no way, bless your own.
Makeshift passageway has been blasted through the chamber wall ahead. It looks like the demolitions team have made their own improvised way towards the tomb's reactor.
Just follow it.
Even less innocent for the Necrons. Nice. We saw how well it worked last time.
Hey, we're doing kinda pretty good on this mission now, aren't we?
So.
In the corner of this chamber is a small, hastily improvised shrine made of the debris with a polished carbon steel icon of the cult Mechanicus half-skull symbol on top. Several pages of handwritten prayer have been left to the altar. Examine the prayers in case it holds any clues of the demolition team fate. Pray the altar for the mission's rapid completion. Take the altar for anything but devotion. Let's do some devotion, okay? Get some CP in. Perfect.
It's actually going pretty well with the decisions this time.
I'm not getting like, oh, +4 awakening, +4 awakening. Ah, have a +20 awakening. Fuck you. for once, it's actually going fine. Just trust in the demolitions team, and you'll be okay.
Attack priests must escape, which also means at the same time you have to kill everything.
So there's that.
Destroyer, Spider, Vanguard, Turrets, Praetorians, and other shit. Right.
Alrighty. So, starting off with calling in the reinforcements. Yep. We're gonna open up with that. We always have 2 terminals we can destroy in case we would run short on time, so we should be fine. We should be a-okay. So let's give everyone all the damage they deserve. The flamer's probably not gonna be too effective right now, because lots of cover. So, wouldn't assume it's as effective. What we can do, however, is get a cognition points and just kinda make a mild jog towards the actual exit. Or not. What canticles do we have? Machine spirit for all weapons, definitely. Gonna take that for sure. Means even more damage, usually. Well, what I can do, I suppose, is walk over here. Take a pot shot on this guy. So let me just do that real quick. 8 to 10. It's a pistol, however, so the combustor would actually be more worthwhile. Which, with that said, maybe position yourself a little differently. I can't get them both. What a shame. Sure, get a terminal, I guess. Get them both. Let's just start awakening meter by a little. And then we can just shoot him like this. And that's that one done. And then it would be effectively just a normal sprint to the finish line, but I'm gonna take it a little slow. We have plenty of time for this mission here. Should be okay then. So, Castellan. Castellan can go, yeah, can go ahead and deal a little damage to the spider.
I'll deal some good fire damage, some burn here and there, and then just go in melee.
In case it tries anything.
It's gonna be a little weakened.
Sadly, the charge is kinda weird. So I won't be charging it. Alrighty. Got a Technicus priest. Which will be collecting some cognition points very soon. But first we must go up. As simple as that. Spider, Achenfried, no worries there. We can always just gain our +9 cognition points with some firm prayer. So we spend 2 to get 9. Just saying, gonna win. And we can go ahead and buff everyone to I'm back. Quite a few times, actually. There we go. And reduce the cost of the next attack, of course. There's gonna be the Volkite Blaster, which I could aim at the Destroyer, of course, but I just really want to get rid of the Praetorian because they are, like, one of the most annoying enemies in the whole game. That and the Death Marks. Except for the Death Marks are far easier to take down. If Dwarf tries anything funny, kill him. Well, don't worry. Everything else will be dead by the time they even get a chance to even try that. 6 damage? 6 damage, let's go. No awakening for you, Necrons. I deny your awakening. And deal 46 damage to the Heavy Destroyer there. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, and next guy who also will have a Castle Robot. Yeah, Castle Robot. Sure. So what if he is about to die? It'll be fine. It's gonna deal a little more damage as well. Yeah, all I need to do is, like, move over here. Maybe take care of the turret so I won't get shot by it. Is this the pistol? Yes, but it costs cognition points, so we'll just put that away. Put that to the side. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about the turret shooting us. It's also not that worth it to move up and shoot one of them with the zap gun. I'll just stay back. Hang out a little. Yeah, it'll be fine. So, Castellan. He might even be able to take down the spider. With his damage there. Not oh wait. No, not quite. Wait, no! It has been taken down after all. So yes, quite. Heavy Destroyer should also be reaching its wit's end. Can't have much more left in it. Why is it so shaky, Runner? Calm down, game. Calm down, alright? Calm down. I know it's a Heavy Destroyer and a Caster and Mech fighting each other, but still, calm. Slow down there. Oh, suspicious activity, you say, yeah? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I still have a quite nasty ability ready. So I could even, you mind? I don't. Because, with our additional physical damage... Wait, no, that's, again, the Muffin we got here. So keep that in mind. You know, we can go ahead and use the big gun, I say, on the Praetorian. Never mind. Hold on, let me, like, go right in his face there. We can use the big gun on the Praetorian. Praetorian's gone. And we might as well go and harass the Vanguard a little. By doing some melee attacks. Yeah. It's barely any armor you got on you, boy. That's some easy and big damage. I will even use the Mechanic, and that should be hopefully all it takes. Yep. That's it. Target down. Damn corrupt technology hurting me when I attack something. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll save the other ability. For this, I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot the Heavy Destroyer. Also all it took. All I needed to do. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and heal ourselves for 6. And do all the corrupt technology damage. And we might as well buff our armor. In case, you know, we get shot. Because... what's gonna go right in his face if he tries something funny. And get a cognition point. Alright, I'm done now. Muffin is over. Did his turn. Deals 1 damage. Can deal 1 damage to this creature. Here we go, only 10 health. Plenty opportunity. But I will not use the canister with you. Or need my cognition points for later. So I do always have that, never mind then. I just wanted to go for the overzealous. But if that is the case, you see, I could have gone ham. It's not like we could have done this whole thing this turn anyways. But yes, cognition points. There we go. We're gonna go up here and soft this little guy down. Just like that, so it's not like right in my face, you see. Then we pop this canticle, because I can. And then I'll go ahead and buff everyone. 24 to 26 damage. Well, it's not a guaranteed kill on this one. So we need more damage. More, I say. More, I say. Ignore the armor of the enemy as well. I want to make sure they die now. And it's as simple as that. Very big death damage. Very big death damage, yes. I have deathed them. And that's it. Yep. They all will be starting to wake up. You know. Welcome, Oni, welcome. A little close to Muffin. Little close, but he'll be fine, you know. He'll be okay. Muffin's a big boy, you know. He knows how to avoid 1 or 2 lasers there and reanimation protocol because, obviously. Yeah, they, you know, destroyers, they tend to come back a little quick. It's not like it matters, because we're gonna go down anyways. Maybe that's all it takes. One swoop with the axe, and yep, that's it. All we need to do now is just move up to the escape, and we'll be fine. There's gonna be this mission. Done with 0 awakening as well. So that'll look good on the resume. Oh. Keep moving everyone up. You know, I have some peeves with the game, you know. Sure, it has an amazing soundtrack, but like, it's still somewhat buggy. And I would wish for like an XCOM, I believe. I think it was XCOM. Like a fast forward option, you know, so you don't need to wait for all of the animations to be fully done. Or like, you know, like an XCOM. In XCOM you tell someone, yes, move there, right? And while they're moving, you can press tab and go to someone else, right? As easy as that. You can do that in this game, because also partially initiative and whatnot, but like... If I press tab to end someone's turn, like right now, like I'd be fine, I wouldn't mind at all. You know, just a little peeve I have with this game. Makes it take a little longer, like a button to skip animations, just like, yeah, there's the damage, cool. Blessed is he who in death does his duty. Yeah, the music is cool. I have no problems with the music. The music is excellent. The regret and sorrow I feel at the loss of these tech priests is tempered by the knowledge of their data has been delivered to us. What did they find? They found the entrance to the generatorium beneath the Tomb of the Fusk. They recorded the location and the presence of heavy energy shielding around the reactors. The next stage of the xenocidal plan becomes apparent. Go to the reactors, disable the shielding. Exactly, Magos. Canticles of Mars 7912. Rejoice, give thanks, for we are but one step now from triumph. Alright, so we're about to blow this whole planet into pieces. Good, good. Anyone able to level up in any significant way, maybe? What about you, Daz? Level 20, yeah? No, I'm gonna keep leveling up until you can use the buff. So we can go even crazier with the buffs, you see. And the Taurisian cannon. Now, it is pretty cool. I believe it is AoE, so we can replace it with the Volkite blaster. And just see how well Dash does with the Taurisian cannon, you know? Right, and I believe we can't afford a level up on any other priest now. Yeah, it's at least 700 now. Yep. So. Into the Breach. Hey, look, that's that one game you recommended. Find and destroy the shield. Rage quiz. Well, it happens. So I'll replace this with that one. This is really good. It's the game that makes you feel very dumb. Into the Breaches. Well, we're about to experience Into the Breach ourselves here. One of those guys in a battle servitor, you never know. Great soundtrack, good pixel art. Yeah, I've seen it. Like, may or may not play it sometime soon, perhaps, maybe. I really like Ignore the Armor. But you know what I also like? Plus 12 damage. I'm sure plus 12 damage will come in pretty handy, you see. The reactors beneath the Tomb of Nefusk are protected by an energy shield. Once this is shut down, the weapons of the Cestus Metallicum can penetrate the reactor cores and set off a chain reaction. The sensitive tasks that remain are not vital, Videx. True. We've but one such task left, but it's onerous. The shield generators must be deactivated before the Xenocide can be enacted. The risks will be great, Magos, but any risk is worth it if Silva Tenebris is to be cleansed. Should really invest into the combo pack of FTL, and that I'm 95% sure you would love both games. Also, they're cheap. I mean, I do have Into the Breach. I don't have FTL though. Then it shall be done. I can pop on Into the Breach any second if I would want to, you know. Yeah, I have Into the Breach. I just don't have FTL. The Doom of Nefusk is ramping up its defense. The sarcophagi are empty. Something and there knows what we are planning. What the fuck, I'm mad now. Then we have to achieve a miracle. We have taught the Necron how to fear. Their desperations will give them strength. Necrons will be at their most dangerous now. And another verse. I wish I had your confidence, Lector Dogmatis. A lot of men will have died before we're done with this place. Then let those in the front line give thanks. An honorable death in the Omniscience service is hard to come by. Alright, one mission objective right there, one mission objective right there, and another one right there. Got it. Yeah, again, I mean, I did play some Into the Breach, and yes, the soundtrack is pretty dope. And the gameplay's fun too. You just gotta think ahead. You gotta think with time manipulation. But I feel like that's also like one of those games. And you've played it? I played it when it came out. Yes, I'm sorry. My whole life has been nice. I'm sorry. Okay, that's one angry looking emote. Man, I wish I would have animated emotes still. Speaking of, you know, due to everyone's participation yesterday and whatnot, we actually managed to get not one, but 2 emote slots. So there's that. So I gotta fill those with stuff. Stuff and things. Alright, there's this guy, don't care about him. So we'll just place another one of those big boys down here. Running to the spider. Yeah. Add-on gifted 10, and then there was another 10 gifted subs later. And then there was also Maddie, who also gave 1 gifted sub. And then everyone else who gifted subs before that stream. And people who just subbed in general.
In total, we got 2 immortals now, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to putting something out there that's gonna be worth of those 2 slots. You know, since he doesn't have any melee attacks, I'm just gonna take his cognition points and just like walk away again. There we go, job's done. Easy. Oh my god, I'm in my Omnissiah. I know. Can't confuse those two. Borders heresy! No, you're not a heretic, are you? Better not be. So good. Jeez. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and zap everyone. Jolt them. Bop. And then I have like this foreboding feeling that I should move to the side. Because there may or may not be some death lasers being flung this way soon. So there's that. There's also this thing which is completely useless and won't be doing anything. If I move down by a little, maybe this is enough. It's not. Just one more step. Here we go. Now we should be able to flamethrower everything here, except for those guys in the back now. Oh well, again, you win some, you lose some. What can I say? Go ahead and strike this lad real quick in melee. That'll do. And then maybe we can even charge attack the spider, mobilizing it. I mean, look, sure, there's an immortal with a dematerializer, whatever you want to call it. That's cool though. Like, didn't hurt that much now, did it? Oh, by the way, I just realized how much more efficient I could be with the canticle I have. Since, remember that one canticle I kept spamming, which gave me 9 cognition for 2? Well, now I get all the cognition and heal everyone for free, effectively. It's effectively for free. It's so good. That one canticle is such a massive game changer. That's ridiculous. Now, let me walk over here and shoot the heavy destroyer with the Volkite blaster. Yeah, that's why Overzealous might just be one of the strongest abilities in the entire game. Hands down. Casting those canticles for free is so strong. Changed my mind. Yeah, I can also pop one on this guy. Deal some 5 damage real quick. Move in. Get the cognition points. Leave 1 melee attack behind this wall. Maybe that'll take care of him. Maybe not. Most likely not. And then I move to the side like this. That's my turn. The spider's gonna go in melee, deals 5 damage. And takes some fire damage himself. This guy's just face first in the dirt. Right, all I need is to take a little shot with the pistol and it'll be a-okay. Target down, just like that. Take some acid damage because corrupted technology. But that's okay. Could also go ahead and take care of this turret. Which maybe I will do. Just gonna put his corpse to the side. Badly, that also hurts me. Yeah, so take the freebie shot. Maybe also the destroyer. I mean, it's kind of 50-50 there. Destroyer sadly isn't down. But I can go all the way to him. If he tries something funny, I can always hit him I can also hit him right now with the mechanidrite. So that'll just, you know, guarantee the chances that the opportunity attack is actually gonna take care of the heavy destroyer there. Also gonna self-heal from all this acid damage I take from being a Xenorite. Good old muffin right there. Right. Call in more reinforcements. Coming in the shape of the Vanguard, actually. As they deal some pretty high single target damage. We might as well go ahead and bless everyone for +2 more damage. Just like that. And then we go in, take care of the turret, so that's not gonna shoot anyone, and then we're almost pretty much done there. Yeah, buff this trooper so we can definitely get rid of the attacking fright. Can't command anyone to attack though. But I can take a pot shot on the turret, which is all I need to do to, you know, destroy that. Then the spider and the immortal remain. Buff everyone's damage even further. And that's this turn. So, 9 to 11 damage, here we go. Easy. Might have been a little overkill in hindsight. But what if I reload? What if I use this ability? I can shoot something else. I can shoot the immortal from all the way back here. Spicy. I bet I must have heard. Alright, so we got 2 cognition points. And we need 2 cognition points to just win the game. Because you guys know the drill by now. Pop one of those. And we're good. If I move... I can ignore this, the heavy destroyer. I can just ignore him. He's gonna most likely still die to the melee attack from Muffin. So we're gonna go to the terminal, get the black stone out of there, just because I'm greedy. I don't even need it at this point anymore. Like, it's rather redundant. Even gather. Like, you actually don't need to care about it at this point of the game. But I hope I hereby have enough damage to destroy both the spider and the immortal. And you bet I do. Wait, no, the spider's still alive. Oh well, that's kinda sucks. It's kinda sucks a little. Maybe spider will die if I use mechanidrite? Yes? Spider death die? No? No. How much health spider really have? Spider can't be scanned, which is a shame. Well, let's put him down on 6 health then. Well, spider, you forced my hands. Burn. Don't tell me this thing is still... Holy fuck, how are you still standing, spider? Jeez. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to the side then. Move out of the way because there's gonna be death lasers yet again. Yeah, all we need to do is move Daz over here. And Daz will be taking care of the spider now. After dealing another 1 damage to the heavy destroyer, because we can. That easy. Cognition freedom. Solar atomizer. Atomize the spider, please. There's no way it'll stand. There we go. No way it would have survived that. Like, that actually would be ridiculous if it'd still be standing now. Now, you're not a melee combatant, but we can still use the cognition. Alright, your turn. Oh wow, guess what? Opportunity attack, and you're done for. Easy. Ah, fuck. Alright, no threat remaining. I believe that's the first out of 3 encounters that we need to do. I think. A transmission from somewhere in the tomb of Nefuscus blaring blasphemous code bursting into the cohort's communicators. If left unexamined, it may disrupt communications and erode the capacity of the cohort to operate effectively. Heard no evil, nor the learning of the secrets may be more dangerous than letting it continue. Recorded transmission? No. Respond with maximum volume and encoded prayer burst of your own. Yeah! The depravity of the alien is such that this corruption affects the information realm of the noosphere. It would be valuable intelligence were it not so troubling. -5 health on the battle servitor. Yeah, so the path of least resistance is just this here. I'm just gonna go through here. Yep, I'm just gonna go up to a awakening level 1 now. But if there's gonna be any terminals at all, I can reduce that back. Right, what do we have? Ahead stands a monument of Nefusc's genius as Grand Architect, a sculpture of a fanciful city of towering spires and brutal fortifications, a hideous vision of the Necron Fortress colony. Try to recover what valuable materials can be found in the sculpture, destroy the obscene work of the enemy. Destroy the sculpture in case of it encompass a valuable meaning. That's for cognition, okay. Right, yeah, I mean we're gonna blow the whole place up anyways after this mission, I'm pretty sure, so there's no point in going ahead and destroying it now, if it's gonna blow up later anyhow, so... just study it, you know, catalog it, and then blow it up. Easy. Murder. Simple enough, that's for sure. Just go to the front. Don't need to be that shy now, is there? And that's the cohort. And that's the thing the cohort needs to get rid of. All of those guys there. Now we have a lot of AoE to our name. We do have that. We also have Castellan robots. Yet again. They just prove too valuable to ignore. So I'm gonna go ahead and buff them. 2 immortals. 2 immortals, a spider, vanguard, and Akenfrites, and a destroyer. That is what we are dealing with right now. Can't command them, which is fine. I can however reduce the cost of my next attack, which let's go ahead and do that. There's a terminal as well we can destroy for some additional monetary gain and time. I can have 2 in 1. Oh, just more terminals. All those are terminals, it seems. But I will shoot him. I will shoot this destroyer. The destroyer is really the only thing that's gonna be a little annoying. The rest will just be AoEs to hell and back. I don't really worry too much about that. Another 3 damage. And 3 cognition. Which pretty much, you know, gives us the money back from the previous 2 attacks we just made. And we can also get 1 from there. So, all the spider's gonna do is like create more cannon fodder to be burned asunder. And this thing is gonna take my cognition away, which is slightly infuriating. I mean, why not? Swap places with the immortal, fair enough. Show some big damage, however. -2 on the awakening. And then we can go ahead and slap the immortal on the wrist. Dealing a unknown amount of damage. And deal another one because he's moving away. There we go. We took 5 damage from him attacking us. And that's 3 damage. This little stab. Now this castle may die. It may. Could be. And it's gone. Boom. Deactivated. And it just disappears. It just vanishes into the noosphere, you see. Alright. It's time for some big buffing.
Hell yeah. Less? No. Do I go for this here? Or do I just go for 12 damage? I'll go for this one.
Big deeps, right?
Yeah, like Hammy, like the whole gameplay for this right now is pretty much just like go ahead and just buff. Just buff everything you can buff. This is how I play the game. I'm just really good at buffing. You know? The game really wants me to buff as well. Yep. Do this. And just gonna go for the AoE. You know? Why not? See, when you buff you can do crazy things like this here. Some good old juicy AoE damage. Maybe that is even enough damage to take care of him. But it's not. Sadly. Well, I can just stay there. That is fine. You will delay your turn for now. You will also delay your turn for now. You will not delay your turn for now, because you will actually go ahead and get those plus 12 damage right there. This is for the whole cohort. You're kidding, right? Oh my god, this is so fucking busted. Sure. Right. Plus 2 damage, baby! Yep, there's another plus 2 damage for everyone. Oh yeah, you know this massive AoE flamethrower dealing like 30 damage now, yeah. Yeah, no worries. No biggie. Just 30 damage, you know. 30 damage I almost could use on everyone if I would position myself just a little better. But what if I position myself a little better though? What if I go like over here? Can I use my flamer to flame everyone, maybe? Oh wait, there's more Necrons down there, which I almost missed completely. I would be able to kill my own tech priest, that's how much damage I do. Not satisfactory. What if I go down here first, you know? And then just gotta kind of shove him away from me. Good. So I can use my weapons. And then we just death beam and hopefully not hit anyone in the cohort, because that might just result in instant death. Okay. Atomize. And they're gone. And they're gone. It's that simple. Now I can go ahead and use some firepower. Sure, it's severely weakened now, but it's nothing to scoff at. And I believe this is actually my turn now. Wait, I can deal another damage on this guy. Feel the pain. Alright. Yeah, that'll be it once I move. Right. So hopefully we can get all the stuff we need with her. Because this is eradication lane right there. So we use the servo skull, get us +1 cognition that's laying around there, just like yoink. Just like that. Then we reduce the cost, just like that. And eradicate. 16 to 18. Alright, so it is only just... Right, so the damage... The big damage from earlier only applies to one guy. Got it. Now, I kinda would wish... look. We'll just get this here. So, Dash can certainly murder everything and everyone. Here we go. 29 damage. By the way, 29 damage, by the way.
And yes, I will most certainly waste all my cognition to reach this here. If I can't destroy it, at least I will collect it. Maybe, no, actually, I might be able to destroy it. Maybe. No, I won't be able to destroy it, sadly. Or will I? Genuinely unsure. Not with this one. Maybe one of the other two guys can. Unless the destroyer kills itself right now. Well. Well. Turns out that the destroyer really wanted to die. Oh well. What can you do? Right, that'll do. Get more blackstone. Powerful radiation flares from the shield generators and the reactors beyond are interfering with communications and our attack priest augmentations. Stave off the invisible threat with prayer. Recalibrate the cohort's red cleanser to pierce radiation more thoroughly at risk of burning them out. Remotely activate the mega dosing capacity of the cohort's stem injectors, flooding the system with red cleansing drugs. Drug me, baby. Why did the Castellan take damage? Sure. I'll accept the Castellan taking the damage there. Moving on to the last objective here. Once we take this. More CP, which I can't even fed it anymore. There's so much CP we have. If there's gonna be any terminals, we can't just do this mission without any awakening, which would be pretty cool. But one awakening is no problem either. Because this is, I think, the penultimate mission. Oh? Oh? Who this? Random Necron Lord? Sharing the same profile like the astronomer? Okay. I can deal with that. All the turrets activating. No targets available. 2 destroyers. 1 heavy, 1 not so heavy. Actually, I will delay my turn. I select last, and I didn't expect him to teleport in my face. Ow. Now what? Goddamn Necrons and their teleportation technology. Well, it seems like this little guy just really wanted to die by himself, huh? Well, well, well. Welcome to the AdMac mosh pit, as I call it. 12 damage. You know what? Sure, let's go ahead and get 12 damage right away. You think I'm afraid of some Necron Lord? Yes, sure, you caught me a little off guard by teleporting, but that's it. I deal 22 damage now, maybe. Well, wait. The Vanguard! The Vanguard's gone now. But the Vanguard! I must have miscalculated. But it's okay. I'm coming for you, Necron Lord. Your head shall be mine. I shall also reduce your movement speed. Damage absorbed, fair enough. Speaking of absorbing damage, let's do this. Move in. So we can get a cognition right at the start of the next turn. And no, I cannot use my mechan right there. Right, Muffin. It's your turn now. You will delay. You will delay your turn, actually. And you will delay your turn as well. Right, Praetorian's gonna be a little annoying, but sure, I can deal with that. Let's think. Do I cast Overzealous right away? I think so, yeah. Heal everyone up, and cognition points as well. So we can move in. And do some big damage.
Starting now. Because we're gonna do a little prayer session as is common courtesy with the AdMech. Maybe even increase the crit chance and damage and movement speed. And then we go ahead and do this here. So I can use my eradication beam that's actually not that. What about the flamer? I would need to get a little closer to that. However, I certainly could take care of this one guy. But that wouldn't be worth it. Alright, well, change of plans. We're getting the Blackstone. On both sides. We also get some cognition this way. I guess we'll just open up with a big flamethrower on him. Dealing a decent chunk of damage. Reduce their awakening by a considerable amount. Oh right, that was the objective. More enemies everywhere! Slightly worrying. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, tech priests have to escape, huh? Convenient. Very convenient, because the majority of the cohort is just at that very spot, except for, you know, this one guy. Let me just shield everyone here. Because I can. Let's go like here, so everyone is definitely within the radius. And maybe let us yoink. Deal some damage to this guy. Alright. Alright, now we need to wait there, turns out. Sure, stole some cognition, but I don't really care too much about that. Like, I actually wanted to save most of my, you know, tank priests to deal massive damage through AoEs by letting the enemies actually group up. Like, all the Necrons, just make a big Necron mosh pit. Let's buff everyone, why not? Why not give everyone some more armor? And one more physical to the only guy not inside of the safety bubble here. That's my turn. Well, no, there's still some massive AoE potential, but once the next turn starts, this guy's gonna get in, and that'll be that. Pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah. Oh, the Praetorians will be swarming in now. All of them. Dealing absolutely no damage at all. Not only because I have high defense, I also have the shield bubble. Which, I don't know what they count first. The shield's health or the armor and then the shield's health. Alright, first it is the shield, then it is the actual armor. Thanks for clarifying that, game. I really hate this one tech priest, don't they? Only going for him. See, they did it again. No damage, but they keep going for him. They hate him. Alright. Take those 2 fire damage. I shall not shy away from using a castle and robot behind enemy lines here. Let me just do that. Might as well go ahead and buff him. There we go. What canticles do we have? Maximize machine spirit? Soon. Probably soon. But yeah, not much else I want to do with this guy. Ah, screw it, let's just do it now. Yep. If we fuck the enemy up, we'll fuck him up as much as we can. Right. What if I move back by just a little? Can I hit everything then? Yes, sirree, I can. Ah, yes. Some nice fire damage. Melee protocols. Yep. Go ahead, Castellan. Go ahead. You have green light. Do the thing. There we go. Good job. Now hit the Necron Lord, which teleports away again. And who's almost dead as well. All we need to do is just gonna move away. Easy. Couldn't be even easier. So, I'll take the Stride with me. I'll just quickly yonk him. Just like that. And then we'll do another 7 to 9 damage. And there we go, there we go. But fear not. Let's just power up real big. You know, have some massive defense. And use this one, because might as well heal everyone and whatnot. Including the Castellan robot. Which, you know, speaking of, we can place another Vanguard behind the actual Necron Lord to make his life hell. Buffing the boy. That is fine. What I would like to do is buff the troopers. Again, it is a guaranteed kill, if anything at all. More damage for the Omnisci demands it. And then we're gonna reduce the cost and burn it all to hell. At least I'll burn those guys to hell. And they're all dead. And they're all gone. So easy. So simple. Another 4 to 6 damage, please. Thank you. And luckily, and also extremely conveniently, he is still within the radius, so I can just go ahead and slam him. Still standing, I see. Will he still be standing after the mech android? No. No is the answer. No Praetorian. 9 to 11 on the Lord. We crit the Lord. But guess what? The Vanguard's not done yet. He shoots again with the radium rifle. Imagine... Imagine a Skitarii taking on a Necron Lord. Just like that. Very Lord friendly, isn't it? Alright, now it's time for the Destroyers to do their thing. If only this guy would have stayed where he was, would be fine. Sure. I'll place down this servo big gun. Pathetic. Yeah, that was the heavy destroyer. The destroyer itself is not gonna do anything. The Necron Lord's gonna stay there and just gonna hang out. While we here just go ahead and just burn everything again. Killing 2 guys. Maybe I might even be able to take a terminal with me. And I certainly can. Reduce the awakening by a little more. A little bit. 6 damage, come on! Oh. Oh well. I guess it wasn't good enough. Skitarii is still alive. After being shot by this massive cannon. And all I need to do now is fire at this once. Again, reducing the Necron awakening. Move down here. Maybe take a pot shot on Becca over there. Maybe not. You know what? Let's just leave. Let's just be out of here. Keep it at a 0 if we can. Would have stayed there anyways, probably. But you know. The generators are protected by an energy shield of their own, preventing direct access to them. This will have to be bypassed or deactivated if the demolition team is to fulfill their mission later. Intensity, try destroying the energy shield with brute force and massed firepower. Sure. I don't even need to see our other options. Just blast it. Just shoot it.
Alright, the circuits are complete. The engine of fate is primed. One turn of the cog remains, and the grand machine shall fulfill its purpose. My emotional responses are unexpectedly complex. I've examined my response of exhalation and find it justified given the impending destruction of this planet Xenos. But I have also returned a weight of responsibility. Anything this tomb valley will tell us shall be lost forever. Quarantined and deleted these dopes. It is the duty of the Magi to overcome their human weakness in the name of reason and faith. The Xenos must be purged from the stars and humanity brightened. Yeah. Words. But yeah, the only damage is from the last decision, because John took a little owie. And that's it. We can now go ahead with the final phase. Cesargon himself. So, let us see if anyone has an improvement that could be done on them. So for Cesargon, I assume I want to have the big guns, you know? The biggest and the baddest. Do I have better energy? Yes, I do. Alright, Daz, enjoy your little, ball. Fun. This is fine. What if everyone buffs already? What if we all have people that can go ahead and buff? We don't have the melee one. But we can go ahead and replace this with the buffing one. Oh hell yeah! Oh Cesargon, you don't even know what's coming your way, do you? Can't quite get there. Deal 1 damage with this. Ignore opportunity attacks, sounds pretty neat. I just needed 1 additional slot, so let's deal also damage by scanning. And put this bad boy on. Yes. Well, let's do it. Let us praise the Omnissiah. It is time for Twilight of the Gods, which is a pretty good song from Ammon Amarth. Let's go in. We'll be taking everyone. 2 Castellans, 2 Vanguard, and 1 Servo. Here we go. Lavestius 9.22. Knowledge will ever be a blessing and a curse. We have uncovered the tomb of this world's overlord, and it will soon be awakened. It seems there is but one course of action open to us. Haste equals no. Lector Dogmatis, Tomb of Cesargon equals +++ potential. Enough. Vedex is right. I return equal parts determination and horror at the knowledge of Overlord Cesargon lies within. If there is anything I have learned at the altar of the Omnissiah, it is that this Xenos must die. Statement acceptance. If that is your will, Megos. My will does not matter. It is the will of the Omnissiah. Here we go, big final showdown, let's go. Let's do it. Zargon is the catalyst, Magos. As he stirred in his sleep, so the Necrons began to wake. Now he has risen, every Necron on this damn planet is climbing out of their sarcophagi. That is why it has to be done now. High value target profile fragmentary. Overlord Cesargon capabilities unknown. Reanimation probable. Xenos weaponry probable. Extreme combat capability probable. I expect Cesargon will be more than equal of anything we have faced on this world, except for the Kafan maybe, because it's a Kafan. But it would be the gravest dereliction of my duty if we left this world with the Overlord alive. On solution calculated. Speed, Fury, Faith, Code, Venerator, Omega. It's all my Skitari can do to keep a foothold in the tomb. We can get your cord inside, but that's it. If the will of Mars is with us, that is all we need. The hounds hunger, the spears yearn, the hunt is on. Deployment number 52. Twilight of the Gods.
Every moment I learn
It's the boy.
about you, the more I understand how What virtue do your kind have that makes you deserving of anything but extinction?
Okay. The word of Lord Sazangan transmits to every soul in and around his tomb, intrusive thoughts that seem to originate from the thinker's own brain. The determination to conquer the stars, the resilience to face constant threats of extinction, our unshakable piety and faith. Ambition?
The stars, what do you know of them when they once went dull and cold at our command? What do you know of conquest? You do not understand even the worlds beneath your feet. This galaxy was...
Got it. 5 damage. That's fair enough, I guess. Let's see what glyphs we got now. We got, I think this is healing. No, it's CP, which is still fine, honestly. My god, it's a long way. Alright. Let's see how badly we'll get fucked up by those decisions. Has this been detected? I would assume so. The image of Lord Sazargon looms huge in the noosphere, as if his physical form has corresponding information halo that affects the very information in the air. The dread and disorientation that this causes threatens to degrade the court's battlefield effectiveness. Counter Sazargon's appearance with data prayers broadcast in the local noosphere. Go enact a painful self-flagellation ritual to purify your minds from pain. Have the core perform a prayer session to steel their minds against Sazargon's presence. There's maybe? Scorn him? Well, there goes the CP. But we did it. And the court is forced to accept the power that Sazargon possesses in the information realm and surely in real space too. We still have 1 cognition point. I mean, it's fun. We can always pop the ability at the start, the canticle. Heal everyone fully, and it doesn't really matter who takes so much damage, thinking about it. Like honestly, like, why would I care if we have a canticle that, again, heals everyone and fills the cognition gauge right away? I'm just saying. What do we have?
Such precocious ambition for such a young and insignificant race. Like insects with pretensions to build palaces from dirt.
What do you think you will do with your with your weak, fleshy bodies and your fanatical devotion to gods that never were? What do you imagine? Yes, I know. Yeah, cool. The voice of Sazargon booms from every vox caster and commoning in the tomb, creating a deafening crescendo that is nevertheless undistorted and clear. Examine all Xenos and rule as the sole lords of the galaxy. We will build the Imperium that will never fall. We will advance the human race to a species as perfect as the machine. I tell the Necron who did that very thing.
Your terror of innovation has left you enthralled to decay and ignorance. The rusted hulk of Mars is a monument not to the machine.
Yeah, the Necrons have attained the perfection you seek, and will ascend to heights so greater when you have all died out. Yeah, like that is the thing, right? They did the thing already. So, they're just saying. Also bad choice because Necron initiative went up, so we need to tank a little bit. First round. Hypothesis, council chamber / audience hall. The magnificence of the tomb of Sazargon reaches the crescendo in this chamber, where the walls are encrusted with statues of Necron lords, each with their eye glowing with some inner power. Concentrating rings of hieroglyphics cover the floor. Smash, sanctify, search. Useful intelligence, pray here to counteract the unholiness of such alien splendor. Do as much damage to this chamber as possible. The Necron's monuments to themselves must be toppled. See what we got. Such fatal curiosity.
Like ignorant animals peeking from the lair of a predator.
Yeah, well, honestly, that was kinda expected at this point. Well, it's gonna be a level 4 encounter then. With the Awakening. Here we go, extra Necron in battle. And here we go, the big cheese himself. The head honcho. I can feel it, Magos. The unholiness of this place. The corruptive heart of Silva Tenebris. Run analysis interrupt. Noosphere infection / corruption / contamination. Speculation. Hatred and humanity given form. There are no words enough in all the scriptures I have stored to prepare us for this. I have your target confirmed.
Magos Fastidius.
What's my name?
Not come in person. No matter. When your pawns are dead, I shall deal with you next. Nothing is beyond my reach. Certainly not you.
What? Overlord Zargon, you shall be the fate of all Xenos, extinction at the hands of a species you underestimated. You have tried to break our spirit, but you failed. Now it is our turn.
I will show you what it means to know fear and stare your annihilation in the eye.
No, you. Pretty much what he said was, no, you. Here we go. Here we go. Where are you at?
Oh, we even get a cutscene. Look at that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the Zargon. And he goes twice right away. Alright. Let's kind of keep our guys separate for the time being. I wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of comes in teleporting big time. Go for the servo!
Your fate was decided thousands of years ago, yet still you fight.
What? Nani? 1, 2, 3 health?
Ah, 3 damage. Ah, well it's not that bad.
Is this how you hope to destroy us, Fastidius? With tricks and crickets?
It worked thus far. No, not the other guy! 7! Okay, well that's a little worse now. Well, I'm sending in the servo. He'll show you when he reaches you. Well, guys, well, I would reckon it's time to charge everyone's machine spirits. Perfect. And I reckon it's also time to initiate a binaric harvest. Because, you see, what Lord Zargon does not know is that we rely heavily on buffing. And buffing is something we do very well. Let's show how much we can buff, right? Alrighty. So, let us go ahead. Dealing 16 to 18 damage since he has actually no shield whatsoever. Critting him for 18. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna take his cognition as well. Yep. I will also deal 1 damage to you with Servo Skull. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. We'll also stab him with the Mechadroid. I bet he doesn't like that. And then we move away, also slightly. And our 1 point sort of actually using this there. Happens. Collects all cognition points from a source, meaning we'll go for the big one right there. Alright. Alright, well, I'm calling in the troops now. I'm calling in the Castle and Mac. And the robots. Buffing everyone yet again.
You know, Technicus, if it will get to his turn, will deal so much damage because of all the buffs that are stacking right now. Even the servo himself will already be quite a formidable opponent. But for that we need to keep him alive. Preferably I'd like the servo to actually finish him off, you know. Personal preference. Would be pretty cool. Also 14 damage, here we go. Bop. And then we might as well tell the Castellan to Flamer the Necron Overlord, Cesargon. And I can attack him for free as well. Because Machine Spirit. There we go, credit him for 5 puny damage. Could have done a little more actually, looking back at it. Right, so how do I not hit anyone in the cohort? They're like very badly placed, you know? Let me just gonna smack him first, yeah? I mean, is this Muffin? I mean, even Muffin doesn't have the most health. Wait. Yeah, so he's only selected if I do this, so I might just deal 3 to 8 damage to him, you know? But let's see, there has to be a better way. If I move down here, charge down there, right? Kinda go here. Whoever this poor soul is, will probably get flamed a little. You'll be okay, don't worry about it, we'll have canticles to take care of you. It'll be fine! Alright, well, that's that. Look, it was just a little and necessary sacrifice for the greater good, and I'm already speaking like the town. Oh, hell yeah. And, you know, not only are we gonna cleanse them of the flame, we're also gonna heal Technicus. But not with this character. Definitely not with this one. Because it's Muffin time. Alright, Muffin running in. Going in. Shooting once for free. 17 to 19 damage. It's a 19. And then he will do the same thing again. But for 4 to 5 damage instead. Here we go. Took a little more damage again, but, you know, it's part of the deal. I'm fine with that. Couldn't get into melee, however. Just wait for the plus 12 damage that I can just, like, shoot. Alright, collect the cognition yet again from this place. I mean, I assume he would also, like, either A... Oh, look. Nefask is here, Malop probably. And the other two. Yeah, so that's where the other bosses would be standing, I see, interesting. Very cool. But what's also cool is this ability right there. Just maximize everything real quick. Prepare the lads and whatnot. Buff the lads, damage. Everything. You see, Cesargon did one fatal mistake. He never seemed to have invested into any armor. Not like it would matter too much, but it still would have made him not necessarily super death die right away. So if I move down here and use the beam, which almost deals up to 30 damage. Oh, it's pretty much done already. It was back hurting. And the nice thing is, if I move down here, I can pop a bubble, protecting a bunch of my guys. And I might even be able to do the same thing right here. Yeah, let's do that, right? Sure, I would be more than capable of actually destroying Cesargon right now. But you know, that is a special task. I want a special person to do. You know? The specialist of all of them. The servo right there. The servo is gonna gain the killing blow. Mostly the reason why I buff him, even though it's not that needed. But still. Let me also call in further reinforcements just to make sure, in case the servo misses somehow, that it'll all be fine.
Yep, there we go. Just finalizing the buffing, you know.
Charge the machine spirit of everyone and everything here.
Maximize it.
And, you know, just pop all the shields as well we have. You know, why not? Why the hell not?
Hell yeah.
You stay put for now. You just stay put. What? Your turn, Zargon. You have the chance to take down the servo before the servo takes you down. You almost have the same amount of health and the same amount of damage now.
There are a few of you left when we are finished with your galaxy. I will
Yeah?
you as pets as a reminder.
Oh, you wanna keep us as pets?
Dude, you realize we have 7 health and you won't deal any damage right now, right? And now what?
2 fire damage. Here he comes. The servo coming in. Yelling. Releasing his battle cry. The servo will deal the fatal blow to Zargon himself, killing him instantly. This boy did it.
Look at how happy he is and how fucking ripped.
He died to a servo after all. Lord Zargon collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured warform. The information howl that goes up from the tomb of Silva Tenebris is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron squads are locking down into guard protocols that make little strategic sense. It appears they are not able to think on their own. Zargon and his lords must have been delegated orders all this time.
It is done, brothers. The threat has been ascertained and neutralized. My neural voids are overflowing with relief and exultation.
Mission complete. By the throne of Mars, I have never thought I would witness such a thing.
The scriptures were true. There are no horrors in this galaxy that only faith and steel can overcome.
In that, we should be grateful. We shall never be fully understand. Statement, disagreement. There will be plus others like Zargon. Possibility equals worse. Glean every datum equals never be unprepared again. Enough. Our work on this planet is done. The Adeptus Mechanicus can decide what to do. What is to be done with Silva Tenebris now. I wish to return to Mars. I wish to rest. Rest and pray, Megos. Plus study data recovered. Secrets still to be uncovered. Imperative, always learn, always seek, never rest. These are the matters for the future. For now, let us return. Wrap the Sisters Metallic into warp transit. Consecrate the dead, comfort the wounded, and leave this accursed world. Here we go.
The overlord of Silva Tenebris has fallen. The threat to the Imperium dies with it, if indeed it was ever truly alive. My cogitators whir with exultation. My emotional containment overflows, and I register true savage joy for the first time on this mission. With the loss of their guiding intelligence, the Necrons revert to basic defense protocols, making them easy prey. Videx curses that Silva Tenebris and its Xenos works are left intact.
See, I thought we were gonna blow this planet up, but sure.
The Archmagi of Metallica, Scaevola laments that I did not permit her to loot the Necron libraries for their forbidden secrets, and plans a pilgrimage to Mars to consult with the secret masters of her order. I indulged neither of them.
I thought we were gonna blow this up.
To decide
Well, I guess we didn't blow the planet up because we need... Oh, well, it's right back to the menu. Oh. That's the guys. That's them. Right there. They did it. Oh, look, Capra. Oh, look, Ro. And we're done. Okay, what happens if I load the game? Will I just be fighting the boss again? Yeah, okay, cool, well, so that's Mechanicus. We're done. Yeah, I was thinking we were gonna get the, hey, let me nuke the planet ending, but apparently I had to do all the missions, not just the final missions for him. Oh well, happens. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed some Mechanicus for the K. And yeah, I had fun. So yeah, I hope everyone's gonna have a great new year, and I'll see you guys next year with Barrel Trauma literally tomorrow, and Zombite right after. So take care, guys. Have a good evening, morning, or whatever it is, and I'll see you around. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.